Hi everyone. Oh my goodness me, I'm coming to this reading unsure. That feels like a message. This reading is definitely for those of you guys who may be struggling at the moment or doubting things, but I'm hearing the reading topic, what you're being shielded from. Now, there's a lot of spiritual attacks happening right now on an energetic level. And for someone, I'm hearing it's like a memory thing as well. So you forgetting things or your memory feeling erased or something like that's coming out of left field. But yeah, we're gonna dive into a couple of messages there about what you're being shielded from. And you are shielded and you are protected. Okay, so pile 1, you have the nectar. Pile 2, you have the fault line. And pile 3, you have the creator. I will see what your pile, the timestamps are down below. Okay, pile 1, this is what you are being shielded from. And interestingly enough, I'm hearing people not being nice to you because I feel like you are sensitive and you're more likely to kind of reason with or connect to people on a heart level. And I'm hearing you're likely dealing with people, and I'm getting a specific person for someone too who will not meet you at that heart level. And I'm actually hearing this is saving your energy. It will cost you your energy to try and be that mediator. So you're being shielded from kindness right now, interestingly enough, to keep you away from a certain person or certain group of people that will not and cannot, because they vibrate too low, meet you on a heart level. The Chariot is always perseverance. The Three of Cups in this deck, the After Tarot, they're shielded, quite literally. So your inner circle, your friends, the people you're connected to, that's all very protected as well. And I'm hearing something about the seasons. So literally the seasons themselves, the weather changes, the energy. For some reason, that's like I'm hearing like a gridlock on you, but some form of protection. So I don't know if you're working with the energy of the weather, like working with the sun, working with the rain. And I'm hearing like weather magic for someone here too. So you could be using those things or like the moon cycles to help keep your energy moving or shield your energy, and it's working is what they're saying. You guys are also coming into a much better place, but I don't think you realize it. And I'm hearing it's working. You'll know what's working for you personally. But you are being shielded from like just in this card, what's standing out to me is, the hand in the dark reaching out for the flower. And this is giving me the energy of when God will use your enemies to protect you. God will use the people who hurt and harm you in a weird way to protect you. And that's not to say it's necessary that anyone should be harming you. But yeah, you guys are dealing with someone here. Because I'm getting, this could be someone coming in the way of you and your friends, by the way. And this is someone who is willing to kind of barge and penetrate through even when they're not allowed to. Or this could be other things too as well. And I'm getting like a book. I'm being shown a big book here. It's like brown. There's nothing written in it. There's no lines. It's just blank pages. So I feel like you guys are quite literally in a new era of your life. And I'm hearing we're trusting you to write the pages of your own life here. This is kind of one of those paths where you step and the path will appear. It's not particularly planned in any way. So you guys are kind of going with the flow here. But you're being shielded from people kind of interrupting your space or interrupting what matters to you or who matters to you. Because these are people or someone who will not meet you on your vibration. Okay, so that's coming through. And then you also have the High Priestess. Transportation. You guys are also being energetically relocated. Again, look at, the piece is reversed, but I'm going to put it upright. It feels guided too. I'm hearing fallout too, so you could have recently had a fallout with someone, or someone who had a fallout with you has had a fallout with someone else is coming through as well. You guys are very protected in your heart chakra, so your heart chakra is being shielded and cleared of negative energy. But I keep hearing the word penetration, so you got a lot of dark energies around you trying to penetrate your energy field at the moment, and you are being protected from that. And some of you guys could resonate with having to hop around and move around. That's some kind of a shield as well. And obviously your peace is being protected, even if you don't feel like it, even if you don't see it. I'm hearing fragile circumstances too for someone, or a fragile situation. But your angels, they know how to handle certain people, or like that one person who's just like barging into your space and kind of like interrupting you. You may notice an absence of their energy too. That's the angels working to protect your energy field. So yeah, just a couple of messages coming through on that. Do feel guided to get one more card from this deck over here. I'm hearing like an ending of a cycle as well, and it's some kind of cycle that keeps interfering with your dreams. I'm hearing that cycle was perpetuating because you guys feel so sweet and so empathic, and you meet people with compassion. But there's a lot of people in this world who will not and cannot. And when you try and align to those people through compassion, I'm hearing make a joke out of you, drain your energy, underestimate you, disengage you from your truth that's come through really strongly. All that glitters. You guys are also being shielded from seeing people's true colors right now, because I feel like you're the kind of group here energetically where in order to connect to people you need to feel their energy. But I feel like all you're seeing right now is what's on the surface of certain people. That's a protective shield, because I keep getting like a lot of like low vibrational energies lingering around you as you're navigating through your path at the moment in your life. So yeah, and I'm also hearing someone for someone here, someone's like wished ill on your life, or like, yeah, I'm just hearing like curse, or just even if it's like cussing and swearing and putting you in an energetic context you don't belong in. And that's being taken like very seriously on the other side. But you're being shielded really from low vibrational energies, being able to access your heart chakra here. And I feel like your personal space is very protected. You are protected. The number 3 could be relevant for you. I'm hearing making a mountain out of a molehill, something like that. And you guys could be dealing with a big problem, but it's really microscopic is what I'm hearing from the angels as well. So yeah, you are being shielded big time. I kind of got distracted by the word at the bottom of the deck here. And interestingly enough, the Magician reversed, you're being shielded from your own personal power. It's that thing where, you know, you are in situations, but it's almost like your energy is playing small. You haven't even met yourself for yourself yet. And sometimes that's divine protection as well. But I do feel like your energy is about to kind of come through. I feel like a lot of you guys in energy, whether you show up here in the 3D or not, are learning perseverance when it comes to maintaining a certain energy towards people that cannot meet you on a heart level. So if you have to be cold, you're cold. If you have to be firm, you're firm. If you have to be direct, you're direct, you know. Assertive is the word I'm hearing. Someone here, you could be having breakouts because my skin just like caught my attention, or you could be feeling quite warm. That will be going away very soon. Okay, there's like a cleansing happening in your energy field, so you could be feeling certain emotions and you don't even know why you're feeling them. It's because in the undercurrents of energy there's a cleansing happening. Someone could be keeping tabs on you as well. That's coming through. For some reason, they're being shielded from you. So they're not able to know certain intimate details of your life or personal details of your life here. They're not worthy of it, is what I'm hearing. So this is what you're being shielded from. In Power 1, I'm sending you guys much love. All right, Power 2, this is what you're being shielded from. This is really interesting because coming straight into this power, I keep hearing psychic downloads or intuitive downloads. High Priest or Priestess, bottom of this deck here, from where I've left it in Power 1. And big time, you're being shielded from having any sense of stability on the level you want it right now. For some of you, your environment is your protection. But I feel like there's certain things you want to attain in life. You're not being given the hand for it just yet. But I'm seeing like and I'm hearing the word an error. So an error could have been made in the past with someone or something here. That was some kind of shield of protection too. That needed to happen because I'm hearing you were gonna go down a bad path here, which, you know, the further you go down a bad path is the harder it gets for your angels to protect you. I mean, the fault line, you guys probably feel like you're down in the crack of the devil's den, of course. But also this is interesting because this is kind of looking like veins to me, like arteries. And I'm getting Ellie Goulding's song actually. But I can't remember what it is, but that could be a relevant artist for someone. Someone here, you could be an artist as well, coming through very strongly. But it's like, one, you're down in a crack or a crevice that you need help getting out of. That's not where you're meant to build. So your stability right now, whether that's financial, when it comes to your emotions, I'm hearing confidence too, big time, is not meant to manifest down there. I'm hearing you'll be filling in a gap, or you'll be sorting out a problem or situation that's not yours to do, not yours to fix. And energetically, that kind of leaves things out of alignment because it's not karmically yours to fix. And when you come out of alignment like that, it can cause bigger problems. And you guys in this pile, unlike pile one, so this is the flip side, I feel like part of your shield of protection right now is actually being in the public eye of some sorts. Because I'm hearing it's like a categorization. You know, people can have their individual thoughts about you, and when it's one person, that can impact you more than like a whole group of people who have, majority of them have the same collective opinion over you. But you're definitely being shielded from anyone who has, quite literally, or feels like they have, or feels entitled to kick you off a high horse that I'm hearing this high horse God has rightfully put you on. You're on that horse for a reason. You guys in this powerful, highly educated, I'm hearing you don't even realize that about yourself. Others do. And for some reason, the red ribbon, some of you in this pile could have recently cut cords. Like, I'm hearing them, karmic ties. You could have cut away from someone here, or pull back your energy from someone, especially with the Four of Pentacles, because in the After Tarot, it's got the skeleton for it. I don't know why I didn't clock it's Four of Pentacles. I wasn't paying attention, but it always gives me the Death card energy. But you guys feel a bit torn in this energy. You're worried about what people can take away from you. I'm hearing nothing. I'm also hearing what you're being shielded from right now is actually being able to see the fact that you're on this high horse. You know, when you think of a high horse, it's usually used in a negative context, like get off it. I'm hearing God say, get on it. Actually, you're already on it, but you don't even realize that you can't see yourself up there. You're on a whole other level from the people around you that's working big time in your favor. But it's keeping you humble, not realizing you're up on that horse, right? And someone, I don't know if you do horse racing, but I'm getting something about the hair too. For some of you could like to braid your hair. But the fact that this message is manifesting right now in the reading means it's time for you to be aware that you're on a particular level here, and you're dealing with people that are beneath your level in a particular situational context. And it's time for you to know that. For some reason, the snail keeps standing out to me. Big time. I just realized there's a lot of noise going on, but I feel super calm and relaxed right now. It's really interesting. So yeah, you guys could be, you know, on a path right now where there's like high stress, like there's things you got to take care of, errands you got to run. But there's a calmness. Because for some reason I was noticing mine. And it feels like a 7 a message. A lot of green too, heart chakra energy. Okay, you guys also have Native American. Farm reversed. More horses, what the hell? Go the distance reversed. This almost feels like it has to do with someone else's energy here. There's someone holding on very tightly to you and they're not letting go. Even if you don't talk to them, it's just like an energetic thing. And something about whoever this is, their energy holding on to you like this is causing some kind of shield of protection, but you're also being shielded from them at the same time. So this could be someone who's actually in a better place than you. And them holding on to your energy or holding on to the thought of you is kind of keeping your energy connected to theirs, and it's causing some kind of elevation. You don't even realize it in your energy field, to bring you up to a better place. The farm reverse, I mean, farms, they're quite isolated. The fact that it's reversed again is just giving me like being in the spotlight, being in the center of things. And with the Native American, I'm hearing you guys have done this before. There's with the Nine of Pentacles reverse, that's you on your own, but not feeling stable, and you down the fault line and not feeling stable. But again, that card looks like veins to me. And it also looks like cracks in the static. So I feel like there is a way being paved right now for things to come through. Well, otherwise they'd just be blank screen and just static. And I'm hearing no answer. So some of you have clarity coming through. And that clarity is a part of a protective shield for you right now. But you've been protected from clarity up until this point. And from someone here, for someone here, you have been protected from a new sense of home, whether a physical home or a group of people or a community. And I'm hearing old ties again. It's just the name Peters, really random, came through. Someone here, you could be dealing with back pain too. So it's keeping you sat down instead of moving about. And it's keeping you kind of in your general space. And that's some kind of a shield as well. Someone could be feeling like you're testing their patience as well. But I'm hearing, I don't even know it. I don't know. You're not meant to know. I'm hearing if people are pissed off about you, which I feel for some of you people are, or there's someone who is, it's not your business to care about, really. But yeah, if I'm getting something, I don't know, I heard the name Effie. I don't know if someone you like watching, is it called Skins? I forget. But that's coming through. But you could resonate with that character's energy. Yeah, you could have like that kind of emo dynamic coming through, or someone is perceiving you this way. But I'm hearing a tough exterior is part of your shield right now, protective shield. And you're being shielded from physically seeing certain emotional displays. I'm hearing of anger, of what's pestilence? I just heard that, 1 second. From people who are kind of mad at you or pissed off for whatever reason. A fatal epidemic, disease, especially bubonic plague. So yeah, this is people or someone. Yeah, it's ugly to look at. So I feel like there's some people that like really have some spiritual diseases. So low vibrations in their energy field. I'm hearing like a frazzled root chakra, not rooted in truth, not rooted in fact, not rooted in themselves and who they truly are. I'm hearing factual. That's interesting. It's just come through. So you guys are on point and on guard as well, is what I'm hearing. But you're shielding from emotion. You're being shielded from emotional displays, like physical emotional displays from people who are mad at you for whatever reason. I'm hearing from the angels you wouldn't want to see that. All right. So pile 2, that's your reading. I'm sending you much love. Pile 3, excuse my cat. You guys are going to laugh at this, but I'm hearing you're being shielded from dumbness right now. Areas where you could feel dumb, but you're not dumb. I'm hearing you're well equipped. The Creator is an interesting energy because that's going to run all the way back to source. And, you know, before there's all this life in existence, there's just nothingness. So you guys could have been feeling hollow for some time. That's coming through really strongly. And it's the fact that my cat is going at a litter right now is standing out to me. Like I'm seeing in my third eye like a big brown ass shit that's just been like dumped in your life. I haven't even laid your cards out yet. Oh my goodness me. So you guys are being shielded from God's plan as well. It's for a reason. You got the Fool, the 4 of Swords reversed, and the 3 of Swords. So this is giving me that thing where God really needs you healing. Spirit really needs you healing. So your path forward, you almost can't see it because you need to be in a particular spot and you need to stay there for a particular period of time before you can ascend. You've got finances reversed, lessons and blessings reversed. Someone you've wrapped up a karmic cycle with your finances. So you're going to be experiencing a safety there. I'm hearing God didn't want you to root in the wrong place too. That's coming through really strongly. But I feel like you're being shielded from the specific details of a higher path, of a higher plan. And when I say higher, I mean the other side, your angels, your guides. And I feel like you guys got strong. Like I'm getting a particular, I keep saying particular. It's giving me Virgo energy. I don't know if you guys are like very particular or precise. For some of you, being shielded from crystals. Like they're really amplifying your energy. And I feel like, especially with the 3 of Swords, those of you who clicked on this power, you're actually really sensitive at the moment. So you're being shielded from anything that can amplify it, whether it's a person, a crystal, an object, something you usually do that you don't feel able to do right now. There's almost a lot of stagnancy I'm getting in this, like a lot of like, you know, when you physically can't get out of bed because you just feel suppressed or depressed. But the milk and honey, that's really sweet. This is giving me bittersweet, the milk and honey and the Three of Swords. I feel like you guys in this power kind of starting to see how things are connecting, or how God, I'm hearing how God has had a plan for you this entire time. For joy and for color and for happiness and peace to be in your life. And for someone, it's not with money. But something about the clock on this card here tells me you may be feeling like your divine timing has been out of whack too. But I'm hearing everything's all in perfect timing. You're definitely coming out of a period of rest and moving towards a really beautiful picture, by the way. But you were shielded from seeing that picture prematurely, because I feel like you guys in this pile have a go at it attitude. And I'm seeing the angels just do this, like, we just need you to just stop and process and feel, and then make peace with yourself to the best of your ability. I almost feel like I'm lacking cards for you in this pile. I'm hearing full, so someone, you could be quite full right now as you're watching this, like in your stomach, but there's a fullness that's re-entering your life. Fork in the road reverse, quite literally not being blocked. Something about this pile feels very simplistic. You guys feel like you've been on a trek up a mountain on that Hierophant journey. Sorry, not Hierophant journey. Okay, you've definitely elevated and graduated some energetic, powerful karmic cycle here. That kind of goes back to the finances, and putting things that matter more to you first, if you resonate with that dynamic, or you could take it the other way. But you feel like you've been up a mountain, like going up Mount Everest. You've seen everything from the top view. Now you're coming back down, because you've seen everything for how you've needed to see it. But it's given me that energy where you've needed to stay looking at the past and not your future, because there was things from the past that were interrupting your present and therefore interrupting your future. So until you did that, it's like your ability to see what you've been moving to has kind of been either blocked or not clear. It's like you can have a vague idea of what you want in life or where you want to go, but it's not being clear. And for someone, you could be into some sort of like I'm hearing documentation. Like I'm seeing writing. So I don't know if there's like blogging or journaling or something here. And it's like you're trying to express how you feel, but it's almost not clear too. Or like manifest. I feel like you're trying to manifest. So you could be scripting. But it's almost like you know what you want, but I'm hearing specifics are needed to ground this specifically. But that's been kind of shielded from you as well. But this has been so that you can deal with certain fragments from your past. You could resonate with self-fragmentation to clear the way. But I feel like you've done that. So this is kind of a congratulations message saying you're no longer shielded from being able to clearly see your future and know where you're going, because you've dealt with the past and you're on a new cycle now. I'm going to get 2 more cards. It's just the fact that I keep grabbing a couple more cards even though I pre-pulled everything. That's the message. Literally, okay, confirmation. The unseen, reverse. It's like the angels allowing you to see it now. The dead end, reverse. The tear, apocalypse. This is all standing out to me. The queen. I'm hearing that message where even if your life doesn't look how others would determine success, you still are very successful. It's a lot to kind of go back to tidbits from the past and take care of them. And sometimes it could be the smallest thing that's throwing everything out of alignment. But this is always like the tower energy. And just the way, something about like 4 things coming at you to your core here, but it's just kind of caused this like massive awakening where all of a sudden you can see. So it's kind of like getting the pieces of the puzzle to fit into place so that you can finally see. But with the Thanatos, I feel like you have been stuck for a while, and then on top of being stuck, there's it's like when you are in a stagnant place in still water, one that's rough as it is, I'm hearing murky waters and kind of being underwater to find the plug to pull out, to drain it, so that now you're left with a base and you can grow on top of that. But to have water at the bottom, water's being emotion here was kind of destroying the foundation of things for you. You guys have achieved, like I'm hearing that monk zone energy, which has been coming through today, interestingly enough. So you've kind of been able to click into place with that energy and not let your emotions throw you off path. For some of you recently could have been taking photos with friends. It's coming through, like I'm just seeing like the camera flash. And you've made like a really good memory as well. You're going to be having more of those. But it's interesting because I'm hearing you were never blocked. Truly. I don't know why that's coming through. Oh, I know, it's psychological, right? So you're never shielded truly by source, by higher power. This was like psychological and trauma kind of holding you back here and stopping things from being clear. Yeah. A little bit here, a little bit there. But I do feel some kind of emotional release. This is giving me when that bit of light breaks through and you just cry because you're so grateful. But what you couldn't see before, you can now see. But you were shielded before because you needed to deal with the past. Okay? Still feels like there's an unfinished message here. But that could be the message. You could still feel like there's unfinished business from the past with people, places, and things. But God's saying you're good. You're Gucci. I'm sending you guys much love.